Shout out to the 80s. Repping the 80s. Hey y'all, and welcome to Hot Chocolate Chat. Today I'm drinking a water. I should be drinking a hot chocolate because it's cold and rainy. But I want to talk about being a child of the 80s. As you probably noticed, I just added some lipstick. It is Cruella by NARS, and it's my absolute favorite, which has absolutely nothing to do with being a child of the 80s or any decade, because that's actually what I want to talk about. When you say a child of the 80s or child of the 90s or child of the 70s or whatever decade you're choosing, what does that mean? Because when you say, I'm a child of the 80s, like what age are you talking about? Because I think of child as like elementary school. But I consider myself a child of the 80s because that was my junior high school time. That was like my prime time. That was like all the stuff was happening. That's the music that I remember the most, and the TV shows, and just like the stuff that I remember most. So is that what y'all mean? Because I'm like, you mean like you're a child, like you were like born in that decade? Or like you were like a little child? Surely you mean like your junior high school years. Or am I just totally off? And there I go again with the high school. I mean, seriously. So comment back and let me know what decade you're a child of, and what do you mean when you say you're a child of that decade? I mean, obviously I remember the 90s and things happened. I remember music and things like that, but it's more like, shout out to the 80s. Repping the 80s. Where are my 80s ladies at? You know what I'm saying? I don't think we ever said that. Maybe we did. I don't know if I was ever cool enough to say 80s ladies, you know, because I really wasn't very cool in high school. That's what I want to talk about today. What decade are you a child of? And what do you consider like child? Do you mean like junior high school, or like child? Not sure why I'm equating child with being shorter, because I'm only 5 foot, so maybe I'm still a child. If you want to follow me on Snapchat, it's sideofawesome, and on Instagram and YouTube, it's Our Gray House. But just don't follow me in real life, though, because that's creepy.